Monday, you guys. Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Courtney Revolution.
Your favorite celebs were getting, I think crazy is
They were getting wild.
not the right word. They were getting wild this weekend, you guys. We have so much to talk about. We're going to talk about the Biebers, Cardi B. But first, let's dive into the topic that is at the forefront of all of our minds. The Keeping Up with the Kardashians finale, part 1. We still have another part, thank God.
The liar part.
The liar part has not happened. Still need a compilation video of you and that.
Yes.
Please, someone make that happen. So finally, we got to see this episode that has been teased and teased and teased. Over teased. And thankfully, we didn't just get to see, the last 10 minutes like you had predicted. We did get 30 minutes.
They gave us the full 30, Madison. We will give y'all that.
They gave us 30 minutes of quality tea.
You're going to get your snacks during the first 30 and a little drink.
Exactly.
Yes.
We had a pregnancy scare. Not really. Khloe was having some migraines, some nausea. Of course, it was just like, oh, let's take a pregnancy test. I'm like, okay.
Look at y'all wasting time.
Exactly. I was like, I'll mention it, but I'm not going to, harp on that situation.
No, not at all.
Love seeing Kanye talk about his Sunday service.
That's beautiful.
Want to be invited. I want to go.
Little setup for if there's a show.
Yes.
That was a little setup.
That was perfect.
That was a little
Laying the groundwork. We saw it. We loved it. Let's get to the big takeaways of the Jordyn Woods situation. Number 1, that Jordyn admitted her and Tristan made out.
Madison, that's so weird. That is, you know what, Madison Hill? That is so strange because to my brain and my recollection, she sat up in Jada Pinkett's face and she said he kissed her.
Well, that's because you're correct. And I know people are going to come for us because we already had some people in the morning tea saying, no, that's not what happened. You guys, initially, when this is brought up, Khloe says, Jordyn admitted they made out.
Yeah.
Then later on in the episode, she's like, oh, she changed her story. She said he kissed her. And at that point, unfortunately, no one really cares what the truth is. They just know that something
did happen.
Something happened, and it's bad. It's a betrayal. That at that point, it doesn't matter. But I think that's a big takeaway because I feel like on Red Table Talk, Jordyn really kind of downplayed what happened. Yeah, she said Tristan kissed her. There was no passion. There was nothing. But initially, she told Khloe something did happen.
She said, we made out, and then later on in the episode, Khloe was like, now she's downplaying the whole thing.
Right.
So it kind of sounds, to me, speculation, not confirmation. God forbid I don't say that, girl. Sounds to me that she told the truth and then went back, maybe her mom, Queen Lizzie, got her together and said, okay, girl, this is what we gonna do. Because right now, girl, you about to be on your own. So let's get it together because bags still need to stay secure.
She said there's 2 momagers in this situation.
There's 2 momagers. Lizzie had to step on up. She said, okay,
step up.
head mom. Head mom. It was her and Chris co-mom. Now y'all head mom.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now that brings us to the kind of second point we wanted to discuss. Kim had this very, to me, iconic line during this finale where she talks about, Kylie had a major hand in making Jordyn, and now she has betrayed the family. She supported her family. I think the words are, she has supported her family based on what you've given her. And now she has completely betrayed that. This opened up a really big debate on whether or not the Kardashians made Jordyn Woods. Do you want to take this first? Because I know you felt strongly about it.
Let's just discuss. I mean, I personally, as a casual Kardashian fan, like I don't watch every single episode, although at this point I done seen them all now.
Right.
I did not know who Jordyn Woods was. I looked at her as Kylie Jenner's best friend. Oh, Kylie and her friend.
Right.
It seems to be that once Kylie got her social media together, it became more than Snapchats, right? Now she's selling lip kits and all of that. It seems to me that after they extended a hand and said, okay, girl, let's
get
collab.
it on Kylie Cosmetics,
Yes.
get some of that money.
Now
Absolutely.
we have a name to the face.
I completely agree with you.
Not saying that she didn't have none. Maybe the family had some because she was in the zip code like a lot of our commenters
Right,
said.
and her dad worked with the Smiths.
Absolutely.
On Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yes, they had notoriety. She definitely had some money on her own.
But she didn't have a name for herself before Kylie Jenner took her lip and pressed it up against her clout.
You guys go back and look at everything that Jordyn Woods did prior to this scandal. I guarantee you 98% of the headlines will be Kylie Jenner's best friend, Jordyn Woods, XYZ.
And that's the team.
And that is why I completely agree with Kim's statement. It might be a hard pill for you to swallow. You can still love Jordyn and admit that the Kardashians gave her a hand up when it came to her social media presence, aka giving her deals, and bags is secured.
And Madison, let's also include that she's taken this clout in this moment and she's able to flip it into even more opportunities. We are very aware of that.
Girl I saw she was talking about
Boohoo
Boohoo clothing line.
Boohoo! You better get your Boohoo!
She's doing more athleisure wear. She's designing. She's on Grownish. She is doing okay, and we are happy for her, okay?
And like I've said a million times, Madison Hill, I believe Jordyn Woods could be the next it girl. If she played all of her Uno cards right, she could be that girl.
Except, unfortunately, it's not looking good.
It's not starting right now.
It's not looking good. Okay, another big takeaway is that Khloe admitted to Scott and Kourtney that Tristan was threatening to harm himself after the news broke. Now, we have an update from this morning. If you watch the morning tea, you know when we heard that initially, granted, I want to preface this, do not know Tristan's mental state.
Of course.
Okay? And if this is triggering for anyone, please just skip on until a couple minutes. However, I felt like that was manipulative.
I agree.
Because he has previously seen how Khloe will drop everything for people she loves. Look what she did to Lamar, okay? She let the whole brothel thing go, the drugs thing go, all the cheating, to be by his side in that hospital bed and nurse him back to health. I feel like he knew Khloe had that in her. She's not going to let a comment like that go. She didn't. She called someone to go check on him, did all the right things. However, in a new report from Radar Online, this happened just a few minutes ago, Tristan is reportedly telling his friends that he's upset because he never actually talked suicide in those text messages to Khloe. A source says he told Khloe he didn't want to live without her, but he didn't mean he was going to harm himself. The source said, quote, he is pissed off because a ton of people, including his family members and NBA execs, are reaching out to him very worried, and he feels Khloe exploited his comments.
Well, Madison, I'm gonna say this. If Tristan was not guilty, why would he say that to Khloe in the first place? It would have been a no-brainer. It was like, oh girl, I wasn't messing with that girl. Instead, Madison Hill, Tristan told the whole truth.
Right. He admitted it as soon as he got on the ground. Khloe says in the episode, he landed, he saw all of her text messages. He had no choice but to confirm. And that's why I feel like when that happened afterwards, I didn't have the stomach to feel any sympathy for him, if I'm being honest.
And you know what? That's not anything to play with. I feel like Tristan might have chosen his words in a way where they could be read this way to Khloe, and then when she acts on it with the cameras, then he can go back and say, well, that's not what I meant.
Right.
Don't put it out there if you don't want it to be skewed a certain way, because you know this woman and you know what she does with her show. So why would you potentially write it in a way that she would act on it?
Also, when your friend comes and checks on you, why don't you say, why are you coming to check on me? What's the big deal? What did I say? Just want to say.
Madison Hill.
This could have not even been a storyline.
Put that in the basket.
Yes,
Put it in there.
Another big takeaway, you guys, is that Jordyn never apologized. This is something Khloe explicitly tells Kylie and Kim. Take a quick look.
But Jordyn, never once has Jordyn said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Again, she said on Red Table Talk, I tried to apologize. I said, I'm sorry. Apparently not. You apologized to Chris.
Oh, we saw that.
We saw that. We heard it. We comprehended it. But not to Khloe.
This is not looking good for Jordyn because we have her side of the story on Red Table Talk. And right now,
a little premature, I think.
I think Jordyn would have benefited a little bit more if she almost would have followed up the finale with the Red Table Talk, because everything that she has said during the Red Table Talk, for the most part, Madison, on the show, they're saying, Jordyn Woods, you said this. It's not matching up. Just like with Jordan Craig and Khloe and her story wasn't matching up. Jordyn right now.
Thank you for bringing that up, because you know people are going to say.
I know. Girl, I'm not even going to read them.
We're biased.
I'm not even going to read them today.
Already. Yeah.
The story right now with Jordyn and it's not adding up. First, it was y'all made out. Now it's Tristan kissed you. Okay, Tristan might have kissed you, but you left the party and you didn't tell nobody.
Right.
When you showed up, Khloe is saying your pattern is when you show up somewhere and you see Tristan without her, you're sending a text message. You're the watchdog. This time, when you showed up to the house and you walked inside and you realized that Khloe wasn't there and it was Tristan's home, even drunk Madison, she would have sent a couple characters. Tristan's, you know what I mean?
But instead she gave her phone away and said, all right, let's keep the party going.
It's just not adding up.
And again, I want to remind everyone we're talking about this specific situation.
Yeah.
Not anything that's happened in the past, because
Trina don't care, Lauren London don't care, Justine Skye is minding her business making music, and Jordan Craig don't care because she about to get this bag from Tristan. So that's the answer to all those comments. But did y'all talk about your? We just did. Next.
Okay, let's talk about the Biebers, you guys. Justin posted this shirtless photo of him in the studio with Hailey. They're working on music. I guess at least he's working on music with a little moral support there.
Can we get a snippet?
Literally. Come on, Justin. We also found out, thanks to a report from The Blast, that Hailey's trademark for Bieber Beauty was denied. So I guess we're not going to be getting that. Apparently, Justin already trademarked that back in 2003 when he was 9 for a potential beauty line. He wanted to do like shampoos.
Yeah.
And he had
this little purple bottle and all that.
The signature swoosh, so I understand. But how annoying if I were Hailey to be like, hey, how'd you not remember that you did this forever ago and now you're hindering my ideas?
Justin said, girl, I'm busy. I'm about to come out with some deodorant this fall. And as soon as that deal is done, then you can go on ahead and do whatever you're going to do with your beauty products.
Exactly. I mean, the good news is Hailey Bieber, she still trademarked her married name. So, of course, she can still use that for whatever beauty endeavor she wants. Thank goodness.
Would you buy a Hailey Bieber beauty product? That's a mouthful. Hailey Bieber
beauty thank you.
Product.
I had to say that several times today. It was very difficult.
Would you buy that?
I don't know. I think, if anything, I would be more apt to buy Hailey's just because she's worked with Bare Minerals before.
Oh, okay.
And their products are all
Bare
natural,
Minerals
really
is it,
good.
Madison. I know that.
Actually, I'll admit, I bought the foundation stick after seeing Hailey use it. Yes, I did. For everyone who thinks I hate Hailey.
I was going to say, but you're the hater, girl. You know you're the hater, girl.
I supported her. I bought into it.
You know they think they know us, girl.
I know. But I'm just saying. So I would be apt to try it out.
Okay.
Let's talk about Cardi B. I love your impression. It's the best. She performed at the BET Experience this weekend. This was ahead of the BET Awards, where, yes, we know she was a big winner. Yes. She gave Offset an on-stage lap dance. It was a lot.
And she didn't sing none of them words, but that's a story for another day.
That's another day.
She didn't sing not a note on that stage.
That's another day. At the BET Experience, also some controversial things happened on stage. She was chanting that she's not gonna go to jail after being indicted by the grand jury on Friday. Please just take a listen to this for yourselves. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. I have no words.
Madison Hill, now, the last person to be cheesing and smiling and kicking and kicking legs up and all of that was Lori Loughlin.
Yeah.
Lori Loughlin. Now, the callous, if this jury decides that you're guilty and you gotta go to jail, that's gonna be egg on your face. And I'm gonna sit right here at this table on the morning tea and crack it.
My thing is, too, I just think that comes across very cocky. Arrogant, and I saw that and I was just like, ugh.
And you like the girl.
That leaves a poor taste in my mouth. I do. And I've said that in the past, like, I like Cardi's music, whatever.
Yeah.
But recently, as I've told you, as I've said on here several times, her behavior is something that I cannot stand behind. And this just further proved that.
Did it put a little bad taste in my hot tub?
I have a horrible taste in my mouth from that. I think that is a terrible look. What kind of example is that setting for your child? Just everything. I was not here for it. And that just further proves, you know what? Everyone keeps trying to pit her and Nicki. Look at Nicki, living her life, getting her marriage license, putting out her music. And we have Cardi still on stage acting like that.
I think it just sort of sends the message like, I'm a millionaire and I'm gonna get off.
And I don't like that message.
Money can't buy your class.
I'm so happy that you
used
that
reference. Girl, you know it came to mind, girl. Can't buy
so
classes.
That's right, Real Housewives of New York. We got you. All right, you guys, let us know what you think about everything we talked about. What was your reaction to the Keeping Up finale? Do you think Tristan has a reason to be upset with Khloe?
No. And what are your thoughts on Hailey always being in the studio with Justin? Also, should she be mad that she can't use the Bieber Beauty thanks to Justin?
Oh, goodness. And finally, thoughts on Cardi B chanting she's not going to jail. Was this in poor taste? Yes, it was. You guys, let it all out down below. Don't forget to tune into the morning tea tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Trust me, I know you guys are going to want us to know your opinions, and you can share them right there with us.
Share them
we can go back and forth. Don't forget to shop the Hollyscoop store, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.